You already know what it is, man. Salute to the subscribers, that notification gang, etc., etc. Don't let none of that get too far ahead of you. You know who I be. Follow me on IG. Follow the Patreon, etc., etc. Don't let none of that get too far ahead of you. So, Sue Surf has spoken out about Eazy the Block Captain leaving Guntitles, his moves, his movements, his algorithm, and all of that. You know what I'm saying? It's definitely about the 5-minute marking on of this video. He spoke about a lot of things, you know what I mean? He did give his thoughts about him leaving the gang, about him dropping the paperwork to just, the little statement or whatever he made on Microsoft Word, the little 12-point font, Times New Roman, exit plan, exit strategy. And like I always tell you, I ain't got no dog in the fight. Salute the spaces and all the work that they do in there. It was a Black Compass space, and there was a bunch of them in there talking to him, Cola and all of them. They was talking to Surf, and they got the information. It's on a bunch of YouTube channels now, and it's everywhere. You could probably type in Sue Surf, Eazy the Block Captain on YouTube, and it's going to pop up. Am I paying for it? Hell no. I heard it, so I speak about it. It is what it is. All I can say is salute, 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 salute to you all, you niggas. So, yeah. Surf, he definitely is upbeat, I must say. He knows what's going on as far as out here in the world. He's definitely getting a lot of information. He's finding out about the moves. He was in up spirits. He was definitely upbeat, barring the situation. So first and foremost, I must say I hope all is well with him, and that he gets back to his family and his daughter and things like that as soon as possible. You guys already know he's going in trouble right now for federal RICO and a whole bunch of other charges and stuff that I really am not going to get into right now, because I've spoke about it in a litany of different occasions on this same channel. You can go check. So yeah, I'm at work. I heard about the work, so it's time to give y'all the work. You niggas already know what it is. So he basically saying that Guntitles is a lifetime thing. It's a family thing. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is not you could just join the mob and then leave the mob tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? He said that, sometimes they get people who are just hot at the time. We know their character. We know who they are. We know they're not going to last. So we just put him in, and now he left. And he said, basically saying nobody is surprised by the move that he made. And I said this. I did say this, you know what I'm saying? Because I don't really have no dog in the fight. I know y'all like, oh, easy, easy, easy. Listen, whoever's hot at the time, they're going to control the algorithm. They're going to control that. They're the one that people's going to talk about. And I ain't never mad enough to talk about nobody. I don't find it funny. We are only here for the money. Do not get it twisted. We are here to get paid. So Eazy is the topic. That's what's going on right now. His beef with URL, him and Hitman, him and everything that's going on with him has been the consistent topic for like the last 40 days. So let's keep it moving. So Surf basically said that, Eazy joining Guntitles was like a clout move for him. Him leaving Guntitles was a clout move. He basically called them caffeine babies, said that y'all didn't get popping until the COVID hit. He had a lot of strong statements. I'm not gonna lie. I'm sure Eazy the Block Captain will reply on his own time, but as me personally, I speak about both sides. If somebody says something from over here, I'll say something. When Rock said something, I said something. When Eazy said something, I said something. We ain't playing no sides. I don't really care. You know what I'm saying? If he say something, we're going to talk about that. If they say something, we're going to talk about that. Zero cut, zero compromise to what the situation is right now. So, what do I think? I think all parties can move on amicably, because the situation with Eazy leaving Guntitles is more so a URL thing. I told you guys that URL endorses Guntitles. Guntitles and URL run like consecutively or concurrently, however you want to call it. They are basically in a parallel world, right next to each other. Whatever URL supports, if Guntitles is a part of, all their battles get you booked on URL. I told y'all that Eazy was not going to be able to be part of Guntitles no more. Where the hell is he going to battle at? RBE, Chrome 23, King of the Dot, all places that URL artists don't really battle. So I knew it was going to be a conflict of interest in that situation anyway. But now to see that it's all coming to pass and playing out, Surf is basically saying, he's an algorithm baby. Everybody is not fit to sit at this table. Mob talk. He's using the mob talk and basically saying what he's got to say. But I must say, salute to, Cola, Black Compass for getting him in there to give his opinion, because not everybody can get a Sue Surf. I promise you that. I ain't even gonna cap for you. I cannot pick up the phone and be like, yo, Surf, come talk about woo-de-woo-de-woo in battle rap right now. I cannot, you know what I'm saying? I know people that know him, and I probably could get a message through, but to get him on a spaces to talk for 10, 15, however many minutes he spoke, I only used a certain clip, because if you want to see it, I'm sure Black Compass will probably upload it on their channel, and a lot of other people will on theirs too, but I just needed the context, you know what I'm saying? I didn't need the whole damn space. But salute to everybody that watches this content, whether religiously or in passing. I got some good news coming up for y'all this week. I will have the time and date for when the show is going to be on TV. You know, it is coming. You know what I mean? I definitely will. I have the date for y'all and the time. It's probably going to be sometime this weekend, but I will have the time for you. All the behind scenes, all of the documentary and everything will be on the Patreon. I will post a link to that if you want to subscribe and do that. And it'll probably be on YouTube someday too, but it's going to go on Patreon first. But other than that, you know, it's always free to wave. It's always salute to, you know, all the parties involved, Guntitles, Eazy the Black Captain. Best of luck in everything that he's got doing. Best of luck with the trenches. Best of luck to all the artists over there on URL, Tay Rock, etc., etc. And it is what it is. But back to work. Clap the.
Make the shot now, Mr. Mitch. Make the shot now, baby. That's off, Mitch. Mitch, make it when it count. Make it when it count. Ah, nigga, that's off. Give me my money. Give me my money. Give me my money.
Come on,
right here, man.
I ain't got it right now, man.
You ain't got it. No ribs.
Nah, come on, B.
No ribs, no rice, no champagne. You don't eat nothing. Fuck you, man. I'll get my money, man. Pay me my money, man.
Yo, hey, man, just loan me 10 G's real
Thank
fast so I get back to the crib.
Don't your man 10 G's because I ain't giving him his food back.
Yeah, you feel me? You know how they do like in the beginning of the videos, like this is all props and shit. This is all battle rap shit, you feel me? I don't hate nobody. You know what I mean? I got too many obstacles in front of me to hate anybody or really feel some type of way or something like that. But I mean, in reality, I don't feel no type of way, bro. Like it's like, I mean, if I'm being 100, like it's a clout move. You know what I mean? Like that. Like you gotta know what you're dealing with.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? That's first and foremost. You know what I mean? We all adults. You gotta pick your personnel and know your personnel. You know what I mean? You keep your enemies close as you keep your friends. You get what I'm saying? Like that. So only people that shock is people that don't know what they dealing with or who they. It's a clout move. You know what I mean? Like think about it. Just hypotheticals. I mean, in a analogy type of way. If you was breaking up with your girlfriend, you don't go to Instagram and say I'm single. You gonna pull up to like, yo, I don't want to be here no more. If you ain't fucking with your man no more, you ain't. You know what I'm saying? Like if you resigning from your job, you're not gonna go on Instagram and say I no longer work at McDonald's. You're gonna walk up to McDonald's and say I quit. But the fact that you choose to give it to social media before you hit rock or before you hit surf, it show that you're doing it for. You know what I mean? Come on, we know how this internet shit go. Niggas want to be in the algorithms, man. It's like niggas hoping to headline still. I got niggas I pointed out like, yo, you could look up blogs, yo, you will never be on Gnome. You will never be on Gnome. You will never be on Summer Madness. Go, that's 7-8-year-old blogs like that. The niggas ain't never been there. You just talking reality though. You know what I'm saying? But nah, this, you know, shout out to everybody. You gotta let these niggas have their time because motherfuckers used to this. Motherfuckers not used to being the light of the culture or all eyes on you or you the nigga that's hot right now. So what you gonna do? We watching. Because not used to that or even handling it right, making it proper. Because it's not just about being on stage, it's everything around it. The business moves, the plays you make, who you battle, who else you make hot. Shit like that. You know what I mean? Because all that shit matter. All that shit matters. I mean, you gotta watch these niggas when they in the position of power, if that's what you want to call it. But then 2012 coming in. You know what I was doing 10 years ago? Battling Hitman. Making one of the best battles ever. You know what I mean? Like I've been like where I'm at now. I've been here. You know what I mean? I've been in this pedestal of a seat. So you know when other motherfuckers get a seat at the table, sometimes they'll not. You know what I mean? It's table etiquette. You know what I'm saying? It's table etiquette. You know, no elbows on the table. I mean, that's a salad fork, not a spoon, not a. You know what I mean? Not a meat fork. You know what I'm saying? Like motherfuckers don't even know it's table etiquette because they so used to not being there. Sit down and talk to family. Yo, look, we might need to adjust this like this, or we need to have a talk. There's no such thing as outgrowing family. Rock my right arm. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's levels to this shit. You know what I mean? But, like, it's levels to this. You start understanding what's real, what's fake. And sometimes shit don't even be fake. It just don't be as solid as other shit. You know what I mean? Or motherfucker don't be as solid as other niggas. That's just, you know what I mean? That's life, though. You gotta understand who and what you dealing with. I done seen it all. Niggas done seen me. My niggas when we said I was 19, I done seen it all. I done seen niggas come and go. I done seen all. Been on both sides of the gun. Been on both sides of the gate. I mean, I'm used to all this shit. And when I come home, the fucking red carpet's gonna get rolled right out for me. And it's gonna be my spot again. I heard something like that, or made some notion of you know what I mean, or something like that. It's like, no, surf spot could never be. A motherfucker might be the most active on the internet at the time, because you know I I'm on live, I'm on spaces, I'm on Twitter, so a motherfucker might be as active as Surf is right now, so he's active like Surf was, but a nigga could never, ever be anything like this.
Oh, yeah,
Ever.
I remember that.
A nigga could never, ever.
Yeah, I remember that tweet.
It's really levels to this shit, man. It's levels to this shit, like, levels to this shit, man. Like, I ain't, fuck, nigga, I wasn't, some of these niggas is born of these caffeine babies. You know, like they say crack babies, like coke babies and fentanyl babies. These is caffeine babies. Y'all talking to niggas that got cool when y'all talking about niggas that got cool when caffeine hit the market.
Talking about niggas that got cold when COVID came out and shit.
Right, but they talking about COVID babies and caffeine babies. Like I was around when Smack had to figure the budget out. When it wasn't no budget, Smack like, I need you to hold it down for me, sir. Yeah, man, y'all got it. I mean, like, you know, but everybody, you know, motherfuckers gonna play crazy, you know. Motherfuckers gonna play crazy.